coffee shop in Colorado is brewing up something positive and helping their community persevere.
From the outside looking in, Wagon Coffee seems like a bigger operation than it is.
We have this tiny little space, and it's just our safe space.
A safe space created by Tammy Camaday, whose husband struggled through addiction. After his recovery, she wanted to help others.
His service keeps us sober. So how can I give back? How can I show up? How can I serve?
She chose one group in particular, women in recovery.
I'm an addict. I'm an alcoholic. So I got sober in 2016. And so I've been sober about 4 years.
Kavita is one of 2 women who roast, bag, and scoop coffee for Wagon Coffee. She's been here since the start back in October, busy with beans.
They're a part of my sobriety. This is a part of my sobriety.
But it's about more than just making coffee for her. She credits the process with helping to keep her from relapsing.
I have been on the fringes for decades, and to be able to be in a place where I'm loved, I'm wanted, I'm embraced, I'm sought out. That's a gift that I never got before.
An opportunity Tammy hopes to be able to extend to other women in recovery soon.
Today's show is all about perseverance, and a man in Virginia showing us how he's painting a positive future.
James Ford is 56 years old and about to have his first art show as an artist and a free man.
I was 17 when I left the street. I left the street with a small sentence of 5 years.
And 5 years turned into something longer.
And I made a lot of bad choices inside prison, and I wound up catching 73 years in prison and stayed there for 38 straight years.
Ford was released February 6, 2020. For the 38 years he was incarcerated, he put ink to paper. Talent he inherited from family, but his inspiration came from a deeper source.
All my drawings come from pain. You know, what I went through on the inside.
Pain, he says, was his fault, with regrets that he can't get back.
Bad choices I made a lot of bad choices. So I started to look within myself, and I got into my talent. I started drawing and painting.
The result, 300 drawings.
Most of my drawings, all of my drawings are done with ink pen, and these are the ink pens that I use.
Jailhouse ink pens, he calls them. He also created 20 murals with paint. Ford will display some of his drawings at the Nutty Buttery in the Carver district. Owner Charlene Baylor features multiple artists as part of the restaurant's makeup, but one artist is something new.
Yes, it is different for me. It's an opportunity for me to allow someone who has been in such pain and has come out and seemed to do so well. And so it was a no-brainer for me to offer this opportunity.
As for Ford, he hopes to be a positive light for the younger generation and share his experiences.
What really changed me is when I looked in the mirror. That what really changed me.
Still have more inspiring stories of perseverance to come.
I don't know if you ever put a tutu on, but it was like the best feeling ever. Like, okay, I'm like a princess.
Okay, I'm already sold. Ordering my tutu now. Her story is good to know.